Starting in April, I decided to replay every single From Software game except for Demon's Souls to get myself ready for the upcoming Elden Ring DLC. I had planned to do something sort of similar to this last year before Elden Ring came out, but my computer exploded, so we're doing it right now. In the last video, we fell through Blighttown, killed a sexy spider, tried to beat Sen's Fortress with a broken weapon, and watched as Solaire failed to enter a fog gate while fighting Ornstein and Smo. If you enjoyed this episode, by the way, feel free to head down to the description and click the link to watch the last episode of the series, and see some of the other stuff we put out on the channel as well. Hope you guys enjoy. After defeating Ornstein and Smo, we've obtained the Lord Vessel, so I teleport back to Firelink and talk with good old Grandpa Snake. No, I don't know what he is. All I know is he can take us down to the Kiln of the First Flame where we place the Lord Vessel. As I mentioned in the last episode, we can now burn any Lord Souls we obtain, so now we have 4 different ways we can go from here. I decided to face my past trauma from playing this game before, head on. So I teleport over to Andre and transform my Uchigatana into a Divine Uchigatana. If you've played this game before, you know where this is going. To the left of Firelink, in an area you may have stepped into a few times, is a graveyard full of skeletons that seem way too strong for how close they are to the shrine. If you manage to get past them and head down to the catacombs, you'll find more skeletons, and these ones usually get up after you kill them, unless you kill the skeleton mage that's resurrecting them. With our divine weapon, though, the skeletons will stay down, which makes traversing this area much, much easier. Keep the block up at all times. Kill what I can kill. Ignore what I can ignore. Take it slow, take it steady. Don't get angry. No matter what happens, do not get angry. The skeletons in this area still do a lot of damage though, and the path can get confusing if you try to just run through everything or simply don't know where you're going. I was confused a few times, but ultimately made it through the skeleton mages, black knights, and these cute little wheel guys. No! Jesus Christ. Fuck you, wheel guys. Once I came back and slaughtered all of the not cute wheel guys, I entered a fog gate and then dropped down into this gigantic coffin to fight Pinwheel. And before I even show you the clip, I'll just be straight with you. Pinwheel's a complete pushover. I'm gonna watch the cutscene because I just really do not remember. You can beat the whole game level 1. Oh, the mask! He looks so cool, though. Nope, okay, hold on. Just heal real quick. I'm honestly worried about how much damage I will take from a fireball. It's not you. It's this one. No, hit him. Dumbass. There we go. Okay, never mind. Yeah. No real reason to worry, I suppose. Rite of Kindling. Thank goodness. Seriously, as you can see, he's a complete joke. We've now obtained the Rite of Kindling, which is very nice. I never mentioned it before, but in this game you can kindle bonfires by offering humanity, and when you do that, normally your flask limit increases from 5 to 10. With this Rite of Kindling, I can now kindle bonfires up to a point where I can have 20 flasks. That's both comforting, because I have more healing, but it's also really scary, because it means I need more healing. With Pinwheel dead, we move into the Tomb of the Giants, and, yeah, it's kind of dark in here. I don't have any sort of light sources either, not a torch or anything akin to that. So I turn around, head towards a secret bonfire. Wait, where's a cutscene play?
Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
Man, that, yeah, I can tell, Zero. Jesus Christ. Great audio there. And then go farm some humanity for that Solaire quest that I screwed up. I love wasting my time. With that time wasted, it's time to head towards my actual least favorite area of this game. There's a multitude of reasons why I hate Izalith, one of which we'll talk about in the next episode, but the main one is just that the enemies are very, very strong. So I decided to finally make my new weapon. I head back to Andre and begin reinforcing my scimitar, making a pit stop at Sed's Fortress to get the last of the large Titanite shards I need. Then, once it's at plus 10, I head over to Anor Londo and create my beautiful, beautiful new weapon. It's a sick looking sword, that's for sure. Oh! That is a cool effect. Oh my god, that's so sick, actually. With the Fury Sword in hand, I head back to Izalith and begin my journey towards one of my least favorite areas in this game. As you can see, the demon bosses we fought earlier in the game are just regular enemies now, so I have to kill like 6 Capra demons and a Taurus demon whenever I want to make progress in this area. It's not a huge deal. The Capra demon is a punk when you take him out of his BS arena. Okay, again I'm being stupid. Okay. Ignore what you just saw. Ignore that. And the Taurus demon was easy to fight back when we even fought him as a boss, so it's not a big problem now. Okay. You're a dick. I hope you realize that you're a douchebag. There's also these huge wall worms and fire-breathing statue, but when I'm not playing like a moron, they aren't a big deal. Also, killing this one worm unlocks a bonfire. How nice. See, yeah, because there's a bonfire. God, I remembered that. Tanner, we're just here for a nightlight. Shut up. Now onto the main boss of this area that we're going to be fighting in this episode, the Demon Fire Sage. Despite his insane sounding name, he's just another Asylum Demon, but this time with some fire-based attacks that can do a ton of damage if they hit. Last time I played this game, he gave me a ton of trouble, so I was really worried going into this fight this time around. Okay, I had a lot of problems with this boss. I remember. Because his fire does so much damage. Ooh. I know I don't need to do this, but why did I have so much trouble with this boss? Why? Why? What? Wow. Yeah, I have no clue what happened last time I played this game. This guy was a loser. With him dead, I unlock a shortcut back to Quailog's sister and then pick up this sunlight maggot thing. This is actually the main reason I came here. One, it has something to do with Solaire's questline. I don't remember. Like I said, I screwed it up. But the second reason is because by putting it on my head, it turns into a handy little headlight, which is useful for the Tomb of the Giants. So I like to not deal with the rest of this area, and instead head back to the tomb with my new big bug friend. So thankfully now it's not nearly as dark as it was before, but instead of the light making this area easy, all it does is let me look at the nonsense this game decides to throw at me. First, you have the terrifying as hell gorilla-looking skeletons who have insane attack animations, do ridiculous damage and take a little to no hit stun from my attacks. Then you have the tall skeletons, which can see you from a mile away and fire huge arrows from a distance, giving you a little time to actually react. Add to this the fact that the area, on top of being dark, is difficult to navigate, and you're just stacking crap on top of crap on top of more crap. Frankly, it's awful. It's just awful. I did get to kill Patches, though. How Tisha tried to kick me into a pit. Bitch. Oh, but we're not done. If you manage to get through all of this without wanting to jump off a bridge, or without being thrown off a bridge by the giant skeletons, you'll find yourself on a narrow walkway with giant archers and these skeleton tower things. Then you get into a room that has like 14 copies of Pinwheel, you know, the boss that we just fought earlier. And then, look, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm just going to say it straight. They're like dead fetuses. And I don't want to talk about it any more than I have to, but they're in the way. So, I do what I have to do. Now, finally, after braving all these hurdles, we come face to face with, in my opinion, the coolest looking boss in this game, Gravelord Naito. Anyway. Hey, Naito. Didn't join your cult. Didn't really see a need to. Ooh, I just got a crazy neck crack. I will say, Naito's very cool. You remember earlier when we were talking about the Fire Sage Demon and how the first time around I had a lot of trouble, but this time it was no issue? Yeah, this was the opposite. Last time around, I remember absolutely ruining Naito. But this time around, I don't know. I was having a lot of trouble dealing with him and the never-ending swarm of skeletons he would summon. Yeah, I have no idea why I struggled with him. None at all. I think the clips speak for themselves. Of course, eventually I did manage to take him down. It is so frustrating that you have to take that much damage just to get in here. He's going to do it to me? Yep. Hi, Naito. I'm here to get my souls. Please stop hitting. Okay. Oh, I'm still alive. Can you swing at me, please, so I have space? Thank you. I'm gonna get stabbed. Okay, Naito, let's go. And he's dead. Okay, there we go. 3 double tries. No worries. Whew. Yeah, I don't remember the skeletons. It's so weird. With Naito dead, I've obtained my first Lord Soul, but we're actually going to end the video here. I know it seems like an odd spot to end, and maybe this video is a little bit shorter than the other ones, but when you see what I do in the next, and surprise, final episode, well, yeah, you'll understand. Next time, we'll be heading back to Anor Londo and taking down a big crystal dragon, throwing firebombs at a giant flaming tree, and dunking on 4 idiots who think they're way too school for cool. I said that the way I meant to say it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, this episode may have been a bit shorter than the other episodes, especially the last one. The last one was way longer than I meant it to be, just because I had so much to talk about when it came to Ornstein and Simone and Anor Londo in general. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. The channel's been doing really good lately. I really appreciate all that. We had another Mark of Mastery come out recently. Remember, those are once per month, just League style, League of Legends videos where we teach you about champion. The Dark Souls stuff's been doing great. Really appreciative of that. Like I mentioned also, the next episode will be the last for Dark Souls 1, and we'll be jumping straight into Dark Souls 2 after that. Other than that, you can go watch the last episode. Like I said, links in the description. It's when we fought Ornstein and Smo. We fought, who else did we fight? We fought Quelaag. I think we did some other, we fought the Iron Giant, of course. Stuff like that, pretty cool. We have some other series we're doing on the channel. We're playing through Resident Evil 2 right now. We're almost done with our Clairside playthrough. And then we're also playing Pokemon Reborn, which is a really hard Pokemon game with custom shinies. We're doing a randomized shiny lock of that. Really cool. We're also almost done with that. So the channel's going to be changing immensely soon. You know, Dark Souls 2 is going to be starting. Our next, whatever our thing we're doing after Pokemon is, RE3, once RE2, Claire and Leon are both done. Lots of stuff. Also, the starting next week, not this week, but starting next week, the schedule is going to be changing slightly. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be alternating between Resident Evil. Like, just an example, Resident Evil and Pokemon. So, like, I think next week it'll be Monday and Friday are Pokemon, Wednesday's Resident Evil. The next week it'll be Monday, Friday Resident Evil, Wednesday's Pokemon, like that. And then Tuesday will be the Dark Souls videos, and Thursday will be the sort of extra videos that we've been doing, like Mark Mastery or the TFT videos that we were doing, or we did Tenkaichi, stuff like that. Still not sure what I'm going to actually do for that video. I have some ideas, but I haven't made any super, like, strong, what am I trying to say? Any, like, hard plans for it. But yeah, all this other stuff I mentioned is down in the description. Also, we just started, so again, like I said, the goal is to beat every single From Software game, except for Demon's Souls, before the Elden Ring DLC comes out. And while these videos are a bit behind on what my actual recording stuff is, on last Wednesday, right? Let me look at my phone. Last Wednesday, we did our first stream of Sekiro, which was super fun. I've been super excited to get back to Sekiro. So yeah, we've already done Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3, starting Sekiro, then after that's Elden Ring, so super exciting. Anyway, I've rambled for way too long. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!